We're down in Birmingham today in Solihull, filming around one of Adam at NAO Properties service accommodation units. So we're going to go around the unit, check it out, see how he's dressed it, ask him a few questions, find out how he got started in property, what his plans are for property. Today we're with Adam from NAO Properties. He's going to show us around his new SA.
Yeah, so my name's Adam, NAO Properties or NAO Properties. Yeah, this is my first rent to SA unit. I've been in property, I would say actively since last September, so about 9 months or something like that. I purchased my first property in 2016, so I also have an Airbnb which I run through that as well as this SA, so I use that on my channel manager and learned a lot in the past 8-9 months in property. But yeah, looking forward to showing these guys around, man. Let's take a look around then, yeah. Yeah, so this is the second bedroom. It's got 2 zip link beds, so the guests can have an opportunity to separate them if they want to. I was going for like a green theme in the whole unit. So I've got like a lighter colour green in here with the pictures, of course, put up on there. Put some stuff in the baskets for the guests, so when in pictures it can appeal to them. Got some mints, some biscuits, teas, coffees, little milk sachets and cereal boxes. And yeah, just little touches. I had a lot of help from friends in terms of little touches like the plants and stuff, so I think those help.
So what did the inspiration for the colour and the theme you went for?
So the unit, it's got, so the apartment complex has got oak in the name. Okay. So basically I wanted to give it that earthy green type foresty feel. Yeah. So that's where it went from. And I wanted to be a luxury feel because it's a nice newly built apartment complex, so I wanted to go more luxury high end with this unit, so that's why I went for like these colours and the colour schemes and different things in here. So yeah, we should take a look in the other room.
Oh, this one's an ensuite room, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is the main master bedroom and it's an ensuite. As I said, I wanted some stuff a little bit different in here, so I researched a lot on Pinterest for colour blocking ideas. I saw different options of like geometric walls that people did, normal painted walls. So I wanted to paint this wall and then paint that upper section and then do like a colour block round this side. So it's just something that ties it in well, and it's a little bit different. As well? Yeah, so somebody else that I've recently been networking with, very good friend, managed to build that desk pretty quickly, to be honest. So I wanted it to appeal to as many people as possible, because it's so close to the train station, having like working professionals, relocators, and everybody's got a tablet, laptop these days, so it's good to have that space where they can just do their work or before bed or whatever they need to do. There's also a communal area, but I wanted something in here, so it was just a simple thing which you just cut a piece of plywood and then put some battens underneath it and did it. So, yeah.
So what's your main target audience you have?
So I would say the main avatar at the moment is relocators. So people that are in the area, there might be in a chain, they've just purchased or sold a house and they've got like a lead time until they complete. So the guest that was just in here, checked out earlier today, was a relocator and they completed on their house yesterday. So they checked back out, so they're obviously moving into their new house. Also contractors with the zip and link beds. In this room, it's a lot easier to split the beds and you can just literally put the lamp and bedside unit in the middle, split it, and families as well that are traveling into the area. So yeah, those are the main target audience.
Up to 4 then in the bedroom.
So because of the sofa bed in the living room as well, it can be up to 5 guests, but comfortably I would say 4, yeah. Because yeah, nobody wants to be on a sofa bed for like 5 weeks. Days, yeah. Yeah, and this is the ensuite. So that's the master ensuite with the shower.
That's finished nicely as well.
Yeah, so because it was such a nice finish in the apartment, I didn't want to just go like more. I wanted to have a luxury feel. No, there's not a lot to do. I didn't have to do anything. A lick of paint to freshen up the walls. That was the white walls. And then of course painting these sections here, so there wasn't too much to do. It was just basically furnishing and staging, but a lot goes into furnishing and staging. Got it up and running in about 2 weeks. That was over the Easter bank holiday, so deliveries set me back a little bit. but yeah, it's all a learning process, man.
Yeah, it's a ground floor flat as well, so you can go out the doors. Is that right?
Yeah. So you can. There's an actual balcony on the just off the living area,
Okay.
so people can sit out there in a summer's day. That's still something that I need to get done. Is get like a nice little table and chairs so that the guests can sit outside, because the sun does come in, as you can see, nicely in the room. I think this is south-facing, so yeah, they can sit outside, enjoy the sun in the early afternoon, and yeah, just go from there, man.
It's nice, big spacious rooms as well.
I'll show you the main bathroom as well. Yeah, so this is main bathroom. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory really. So obviously you got the bath and then the waterfall shower in there, and I wanted to make sure I got all the toiletries and everything people need in the bathroom, so all the amenities and stuff is
Similar
there.
finish to the other one as well.
Yeah, the same finish, so yeah, it's all good to go. It just needed a bit of a clean up, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll take you through to the main living space. So yeah, as I said, this is a sofa bed. Granted, sofa bed, not the most comfortable, but it is what it is. There's a possibility to sleep up to 5 guests. And yeah, got TV with obviously Wi-Fi, Netflix, Prime, all the stuff that you could need. Also wanted to appeal to families, so I got like a little couple of board games there if people have their young children or anybody or teenage children that are coming. And yeah, just wanted to add some pictures to the walls and give it that kind of foresty oak type feel. So yeah, that's the main living space. And this is like a coffee table that you can lift up.
Yeah.
And it's got some storage underneath, so that's quite handy.
Would you be able to walk us through this?
Yeah, so this is the welcome guide. I had a lot of help from a friend with this actually. So we talked through what are the things that people need to know. So the house rules, the Wi-Fi code, the fact that it's got free parking, also the appliances, so it's got washing machine, dishwasher, the central heating, how to use that and where the thermostat's located, and also the fact that it's got free access to a gym. So there's a gym upstairs in the apartment complex that the residents and guests have access to, so that's really helpful. Also bathroom etiquette, simple things that can create issues down the line, like if you get somebody that flushes things down the toilet, causes a blockage. Yeah, so just to kind of prevent all of that. And local transport as well, so how people can get around through junctions, train and buses.
So how close is it to the main town centre?
So the main town centre is literally a 10-minute walk. So it's called Touchwood, and it's in Solihull, so it's like a shopping centre with all the main shops, John Lewis, Apple store there. They've got everything there that you could need, to be honest. Dunelm, The Range. I've been there back and forth quite a lot while I've been staging. But yeah, it's got all bars, restaurants, and anything people that would need, to be honest. Like, it's pretty well equipped, yeah. Yeah. And the train station is literally around the corner, so train tracks follow on the back of this complex, and there's probably about a 5-minute walk to the train station, and you can get to either Birmingham Airport, NEC, all those different main places, and also the town centre of Birmingham as well.
Alright, so we're now going to go into a quick Q&A, just like a quick fire, a few questions we're going to ask him. First question we have for you is, what are the main challenges you face with setting up the SA and running it?
Yeah, so I think the main challenge setting it up is the cost of linen. So I didn't expect it to be so expensive. So I think definitely factor that into the budget when people are looking to set up rent to SAs, or before you get one, speak to a cleaner and ask them if you can hire linen from them, because a lot of cleaners do hire linen, and it could work out cheaper. There's no right or wrong way, I don't think, but it's just based on whether you've got that startup capital to invest in the linen, because you have to consider if you've got zipper link beds, you're gonna have to split them and get all the single sheets as well as the doubles when the bed's together. So yeah, the linen. And also running it is the pricing. What I've learned has been a big learning curve for me is getting the pricing set up on all the online travel agents earlier, so that if people book, then they can get the correct price. So the price hasn't been too low, but I would have wanted it a bit higher, to be brutally honest. But I've managed to set that up now correctly, but I've just still got to keep tweaking it, obviously, to remain competitive with everybody else and all the different units. So yeah.
And the second question we have is, what are your goals within property and what are you hoping to achieve?
So I think in the short term, what I want to do is systemize this SA first, and longer term, I want the essays built up so that I can have that capital coming in, and then what I want to do longer term is get into buy, refurbish, refinancing properties, so purchasing properties, whether that be through my own capital, investor finance, looking for BRR type deals to add value to as much as possible.
Final question, what are 3 tips you give people starting out in property?
3 tips, so I would say get educated, definitely. Focus on education. Find a mentor, whether that be somebody within family, friends group in property that has experience in property, and just follow them around. Somebody that's successful, follow them around to go where the money is. Basically, the people that are making money in property, learn from them, learn from what mistakes they make. Also, just getting started, just start, because sometimes people think about it a little bit too much in terms of whether it be going to a networking event or going to a property viewing because they've not been in an agent in a few years and stuff like that. But just make that call, phone that agent, or book that networking event. That's what advice I would give. Get in the right rooms, because that's when opportunities present themselves. And a third one is networking. I think similar to the second, so like just connecting with people, whether it be through social media or in person at networking events, to ask them about their journey, find out what struggles they've had, what challenges they might have faced, so that you can learn from that and then you can add value to them as well.
How often do you go to networking events?
I try to go to at least 3 a month, at least 3 networking events a month. And this month I've been a bit more quiet, but towards the end of the month I've got a couple coming up, so hopefully I'll get to go now that the SA is up and running.
Well, thank you, Adam, for showing us around your property. If you want to follow Adam on social media, his social media will be down below.
Yeah, so it's Adam_NAO_ on Instagram. So yeah, give me a follow the journey. I just want to add as much value as possible to everybody watching. So yeah, thank you, man.
And if you want to see more amazing content from ourselves, drop us a follow, drop us a like, and a subscribe, and share with a friend.